4, it is Python Programming Fundamentals. Write the heading. It is chapter 4, Python Programming Fundamentals. Okay. That Boolean chapter is not connected with Python, so it's a separate chapter. Okay. One more chapter is there, that is the first chapter. That is, I am giving topics for seminar. That first chapter is also not related with Python. It is based on computer. Okay. That two chapters are there is no relation between this Python and that two chapters. From third chapter onwards, we are starting Python programming language. Okay. So the chapter 4 heading, it is Python Programming Fundamentals. Okay. So here we are starting a new language. When we are starting a new language, if we are starting to learn English language, what we will learn first? When we are starting English language, what we will learn first, Naurin? Yes, it is alphabets. Just like that. This is also a new language. Okay. You are studying a new language. It is a programming language. That is the only difference. It's a new language. It's a programming language. That is, this language is used for typing something in the, or giving instruction to the computer. That is programming language. Okay. So Python is a programming language. So we are studying a new programming language. So just like our alphabet in English, we are studying from starting onwards. That is, the first thing we need, it is alphabets. Okay, just like our English language. But in Python, we give the name as character set. Okay. What happened? Again this page. Okay. So Python character set. Write the heading. It is Python character set. Just like alphabets in English language, we are learning the basic alphabets in Python. The basic alphabets that are used in Python, it is Python character set. Okay. Python character set means it is a set of valid characters that is used by Python. Okay. It is the set of valid characters used by Python. Character set is a set of valid characters recognized by Python. Okay. The main characters included in character set is letters, digits, special symbols and white spaces. Okay. In letters, it include capital letter A to Z and small letter A to Z. Okay. Character set means in Python, it is the basic characters. Just like our alphabets in English language, we are using character set in Python. Okay. So in this character set, it includes some values. The divisions are, the first division, it is letters. Letters means capital letter A to Z and small letter A to Z. Then digits, which are the digits? It is 0 to 9. That is, we can use all the digits, the basic digit combination, it is 0 to 9. We can use any digits using this 0 to 9 values. Okay. Then next one, it is special symbols. What is special symbols? It is star, plus, minus, slash, backslash, then exponent, bracket, square bracket. All the special characters are included in special symbols. Then last one, it is white space. White space means it includes space. space, then tab space, then enter key or carriage return. Oof. These are some examples of white spaces. Okay, so in character set means it's a set of valid characters. These are the valid characters. All the letters included in ASCII character set are included in this character set, Python character set. Okay, in the new version of Python, it will support Unicode also. Okay, in Unicode, using Unicode also we can use this Python in the case of new version of Python. Okay, currently we are using Python language with ASCII character code alphabets. Okay, so all the ASCII characters are included in this Python character set. So the divisions of character set, it is letters, digits, special symbols and white spaces. Okay. Then letters means capital letter. All of you switch on the video. Naveen, Roshan, Anaga, Jees. Okay. Jees.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which are the different character sets included in Python?
Letter, digits, special symbols, white spaces.
Naveen, what is white space, Naveen?
White space tab and space.
Okay, it is white space include space bar, tab space, then carriage return, etc. Okay, then Tom, what is digits? It's not clear, Tom. 0 to 9. Okay, it is 0 to 9. Then letters, John Joss, what is letters?
Capital A to Z and small letter A.
Small letter A to Z. So these are the special. Then one is that is special symbols, which are give one example for special symbol, Jacob.
Plus sign, minus sign.
Plus, minus, star, comma, single quotes, all are examples for special symbols. Then some other characters are also there, means all the other characters other than this 4 included in ASCII is also included in Python character set. Okay, so this is character set, so that is the basic of Python. Then next one, it is tokens. Then after alphabets, what we will do in the case of English? After alphabet we learn words, isn't it? Okay, just like that, tokens are the words. Okay, tokens are the words which are used in Python. Okay, it is the meaningful words. Okay, set of small individual units, meaningful units of characters. That is, a token is the smallest element of a Python script that is meaningful to the interpreter. Joel, what is interpreter, Joel? Tom, what is interpreter? Line by line. Your mic is not clear. Then Pooja is also. Pooja, what is interpreter?
High-level language machine.
Yes, interpreter is used to convert high-level language into machine language. In which way? Whole program is converted or line by line?
Line by line.
Line by line. Is it clear? Is it correct, Navneet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So So, interpreter we discussed yesterday. That's why I'm asking questions to those who are attended in yesterday's class. Okay. So, a token is the smallest element of a Python script that is meaningful to the interpreter. Okay. Token means, you just think about token means it's just like a word in English language. Okay. We are using some words, meaningful words in Python programming language. That meaningful word is known as tokens. Okay. All of you switch on the video. Anagha, Diya, Roshan, switch on the video. Okay. So, a token is the smallest element of a Python script that is meaningful to the interpreter. Okay. So, it is just like a word in English language. Okay. So, after learning about alphabets, we learn what is token. Token means it is the words used in Python programming language, meaningful words. Okay. Then different tokens are, the first one it is identifiers, second one keywords, third one literals or constants, then operators and punctuators. These are the different tokens used in Python programming language. First write the definition of token and write the different tokens included in Python programming language. That is identifiers, keywords, literals or constants, operators and punctuators. Roshan completed? Token is the smallest element of a Python script that is meaningful to the interpreter. That is identifiers, keywords, literals or constants, operators and punctuators are the important tokens used in Python programming language. Okay. So, first we discussing about this identifier. So, write the heading and write the points also. After that I will explain. Identifiers, Roshan, switch on the video. The name of any variable, constant, function or module is called an identifier. The rules for defining identifiers are: Jacob completed?
No, ma'am.
Okay. They are completed. Okay. So identifier means it is one of the token, the name of any variable, constant, the name of any variable, constant, function or module is called an identifier. Okay, the definition of identifier is the name of any variable, constant, function or module. We discuss all these terms. What is variable, what is constant, function, what is module, all we will discuss in the next portions. So it is the name given for a variable, constant, function or module. Identifier means it is the name given for a value. I will give one example. X is equal to 10. Here X is the name of a variable. Okay. Oh, I will write sum is equal to 10. Here sum is the name of a variable. Sum is one identifier. Means this is the name of a variable. Okay. So one identifier means it is the name of a variable or constant or function or module. Okay. Then when we are giving one name for one variable, we have to follow some rules. So these are the rules related with variable names. Okay. So what is this? Okay. So rules for defining identifiers are, actually the identifier means okay. So identifier is a combination of alphabets, numbers or digits, only one special character, it is underscore. So identifier means it is the name given for a variable, constant, function or module. When we create a name for a variable, we are using a set of values. That set of values include alphabets, digits and underscore. So identifier means it is a name. That name include a combination of alphabets, digits and underscore. No other special characters are included in identifier name. It is the first rule. Okay, so in identifier name we can use only alphabets, digits and underscore. So I can write the identifier name as AB2. Here I am using alphabets and one digit. You can use any number of digits, any number of alphabets. Then another one is AB underscore 2. This is another valid identifier name because here I am using alphabet, underscore and one digit. Then another valid identifier, it is sum. Here I am using a set of alphabets. Okay, this is also valid. Then another one, it is sum is. Here I am using alphabet, underscore and another alphabet. Okay, so identifier means it's a combination of alphabets, digits and underscore. Okay, then in some cases we can use alphabets only. In some other cases we can use alphabets and digit. In some cases we can use alphabet, underscore and digit, but we cannot start an identifier name with digit. 2AB is invalid. All the identifier name must begin with alphabet or underscore. That is the another rule. Okay, all the identifier name must begin with alphabet or underscore. So I will write one another example, that is underscore AB2. This is also valid because we start the identifier name with underscore. But this is invalid. Why? We have started with a digit. Okay, we can start identifier name only with alphabet or underscore. So then another example, it is sum hyphen 2. Is it valid, Navaneet? Navaneet?
No,
Why?
that hyphen.
Yes, here it is hyphen. It is not underscore, it is hyphen. Hyphen is not included in identifier name. Okay, then John Philip, what about this identifier? Is it valid or invalid? It's not audible, John. I think some problem in your mic. G's? XY into Z. Is it
No,
valid?
it's invalid.
It's not valid. Why?
The star.
Star is there, that's why this is not valid. Okay, I'll give another example. Vinayak.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. Okay. Vinayak, is this valid? Again, what happened?
No,
Why?
space is not allowed.
Space is not allowed in identifier name. Okay. Stuck. Okay. So these are the main rules related with identifier. So the first rule it is, first character of an identifier should start with a character or an underscore. Start with a character or underscore. That means identifier name must begin with one alphabet or underscore, but not with digit. Not with digit. That is the first rule. Okay. So rules for defining identifier name. The first rule it is, identifier name, it's a combination of alphabets, digits and underscore. No other special characters are included in identifier name. And the first rule it is, the first character must be alphabet or underscore. We cannot start with a digit. Okay, that is the first rule. Then the second rule it is, no special characters are allowed except underscore. We cannot use any other special characters other than underscore. We can use underscore, but no other special characters are included in identifier name. That is the second rule. Then this one is another point. I will explain that. Then second last point it is, space is not allowed. Space is not allowed. Then uppercase and lowercase are treated differently. That means if we write ABC, this is not equal to small letter ABC. Okay. Capital letter A and small letter A is treated in different way. Okay. Capital letter A is not equal to small letter A. So that is the last point. That is uppercase and lowercase are treated differently. Okay. Then our third point it is, keywords cannot be used as an identifier name. Keywords cannot be used as an identifier name. What is keywords? The next token it is keyword. Keywords means the words that have a special meaning. Okay. Okay. In Boolean algebra we learn Boolean values. What is Boolean value? Which are the two Boolean values? It is, anyone? Anyone? Aman, what is Boolean values? What is binary values?
0 and 1.
Yes, 0 and 1. What is the meaning of 0? How we can represent 0? Niranjan? 0 means? What is 0? 0 means false. Yes, false. It is false. 1 means true. Okay. So in Python we are representing this false and true. The false first letter it is capital letter. This is a keyword. Means it has its own meaning. We cannot use this meaningful keyword as identifier name. Okay, that is keyword. Keyword means the words that have a special inbuilt meaning. We cannot use that inbuilt meaningful words as identifier name. Okay, I will give another example. It is if. If is a keyword. We cannot use this if as identifier name. We discuss this keyword in the next topic. So if is a keyword means it has its own meaning. For some special purposes we are using this if. So we cannot use this small letter if as identifier name. It is one of the main important point in identifier naming. So if it is a question based on plus 2 board exam 1 mark question. So identify valid identifier, that is the question. Valid or invalid identifier. You want to find out the valid or invalid identifier. In your plus 2, first and second chapter is purely based on plus 1. Okay. First and second chapter is Python revision tour 1 and 2. It is plus 1 portions. Okay. So one of the board exam question it is find out the valid or invalid identifier. 2 questions we are commonly asking, that is identify valid identifier or invalid identifier. Then here small letter if is a keyword. That means if is a keyword. Keyword means here if has, in Python interpreter, if has its own meaning. We will discuss the meaning. Okay. So if we use this if as identifier name, it is invalid identifier name because it is a keyword. But if I am writing if, that is I is capital, we can use this as identifier because this is not a valid keyword. This is not a keyword. Keyword if it is small letter if. So if there is a change in case, then we can use this if as identifier name. Is it clear? Okay. Another keyword it is the same keyword, it is true. True. In the case of value true, the capital letter it is T, it is capital letter. Okay. The valid keyword used for true it is capital letter T and RUE. Then this is not a valid identifier because it is used as a keyword. But if we are using TRUE true, we can use this true as identifier name. This is not a keyword. Okay. Is it clear the difference between the first true and second true? Keyword, if some keywords it has its own case. Okay. So another keyword it is while. While is another keyword. It is small letter WHILE while. That is the keyword. But we cannot use this keyword as identifier, but if we just change the case of any character, we can use this while as identifier. Okay. Keywords cannot be used as identifier because keywords are the words that have a special meaning in the Python interpreter. So we cannot use keyword as identifier. But if we change the case of keyword, we can use that keyword as identifier. Is it clear? Okay. So that is the another point, that is keywords are not used as identifier. So the first rule it is first character of an identifier should start with a character or an underscore but not with a digit. The second point it is no special characters are allowed except underscore. Then third point it is keywords cannot be used as an identifier name, and also space is not allowed. Then uppercase and lowercase are treated differently. Okay. Rahul, what is identifier?
It is a variable constant.
It is variable function or some more is there? It is the name given for, it is the name. Okay. It is the name given for variables, constants, functions or modules. Okay. Identifier means it is the variable name, or identifier name means it is the name given for constants, variables or functions or modules. That is identifier. Then which set of values are used in for creating identifier name, Aman? Which are the values included in identifier name?
Alphabets, numbers, special, that symbols and
All symbols are included.
No, that's
Only
underline
one symbol. It is
undercase.
underscore. Okay. So in identifier name we are using a set of alphabets. We can use a combination of alphabets, digits. Only one special character, it is underscore. Okay. Then John Joss.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Say any one rule related with identifier name.
It can only start with it cannot start with a digit.
It cannot start with
Digit.
digit. Okay. We cannot start identifier name with digit. Then we can start with which value, Alan Joffe?
Letters.
Only letters?
Underscore.
Okay. Underscore and letters. We can start identifier name with underscore and letters. John Philip, another rule?
Space is not allowed.
Space is not allowed. Anaga?
No special characters allowed except
Okay. No other special characters are used other than underscore. Then Naveen Rashid? Naveen? Okay.
Keywords cannot be used as identifier name.
Keywords cannot be used as identifier. Roshan? Any other rule is there, Roshan? Which one? Roshan, last rule. Okay, Diya. Okay, Roshan.
Uppercase and lowercase treated.
It's not clear, Roshan.
Uppercase and lowercase treated.
Okay, uppercase and lowercase treated differently. That is the last point. So these are the rules related with identifiers. Identifier name must begin with alphabets or underscore. We cannot start identifier name with digit. Then keywords are not allowed. Then space is not allowed. No other special characters other than underscore is allowed as in identifier name. Okay. Then I will give some identifier names. You check which are the valid identifiers. Okay. What is the time? Okay. What time it is? From 2. Okay. Identify valid identifiers. Write the heading and write 7 identifier name. Okay. Five radius, then radius, true, if, while, my.python, price into quantity. Completed now, right? Give the reason also. Okay, write the reason also. John Joes, read the first question and answer.
Ma'am, 5 radius.
5 radius. Then
Not a valid identifier because it starts with a digit.
oh, okay. This is not a valid identifier because it begins with a digit, that is 5. So it is not a valid identifier. Now Rin, read the second one. No, I can't hear your voice. Rahul,
This one. Ma'am, radius.
radius.
Yes.
It is
Ma'am,
valid.
Yes.
Okay, it is valid. Then Jewel, third one.
Not valid.
Valid. Which one is the word?
True.
True. True is starting with which case?
Capital letter T.
Then is it valid?
No, ma'am.
Ah, it is not valid because it's a. Give the reason.
Keyword.
Ah, it's a keyword. So true. T is capital letter, so we cannot use that true as identifier name. Okay. Aman, read the next one.
If.
Which one is the word?
If
If. Is it true?
the identifier.
Is
It's
it valid?
Yes.
Valid. Why?
Because it's uppercase.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I is uppercase. If it is full small letters are used for representing if, then it is not valid. Here we are using capital letter I, so it is valid. Okay. The next one, Tom. Can't hear you, Tom. Okay, no problem. Tom. Vinayak.
Ma'am, while
While.
not valid
It's not valid. Why?
is a keyword.
It's a keyword. Okay. Niranjan. Next one.
Yes, ma'am. It's my dot Python.
Then.
It's not identifier
Why?
because of it is having full stop, which is
Full stop. It's a
not-
special character. Okay.
Yeah.
One special character is used there. So, Navaneet, last one.
Not an identifier, ma'am.
Why?
Because of star.
Star is there. So, I think it is clear for you how we can identify valid identifier and invalid identifier. Okay. Let's wind up the session.